Hi, I'm Alina with Awaken Catholic. Have you ever felt like you just will never measure up to sainthood? Sometimes it's easier to choose to live our faith life half-engaged, just doing the bare minimum to be considered Christian. When I hear of amazing saints, sometimes my first thought usually is, wow, I'll never be like that. Allow me to introduce you to Saint Norbert of Xanten. Like many of us, he definitely did not start off as a promising candidate for sainthood. Born in 1080 near Germany, he was raised in a noble family with all the comforts and perks that came with his social status. Even when he became a subdeacon in the church, Norbert was lukewarm in his faith. He didn't make terrible choices, but he also didn't choose to invest fully. He generally chose the easy path whenever possible and kept pushing away opportunities to really make a difference in the church. But God doesn't just leave us to do this alone. Like any good parent, God wants to see us mature into our full potential. During a year serving under Edward V, Norbert witnessed the Pope defending the church, and gradually his own soul started to stir within him. Seeing his spiritual father's faith and zeal inspired him to make changes in his own life. These changes were sealed when he had a near-death experience while riding his horse one day. He got caught in a storm, and it's said that a lightning bolt struck the ground in front of his horse, startling the animal, who then threw him onto the road. This experience was the final prompt he needed to overcome the fear of discomfort and self-sacrifice. He became a priest when he was 35, gave all his wealth to the poor, became a bishop, and started Norbertine communities across the continent. We're each given unique things we're passionate about. For Norbert, he was passionate about justice for the common person's trials and brotherhood. His Norbertine communities didn't just stay behind their monastery walls, they reached out to suffering people nearby. And his communities fostered true brotherhood between the priests living there, creating an atmosphere of just genuine discipleship. Saint Norbert's decision not to settle into complacency and comfort gave rise to a healthier and holier church across an entire continent. We're each called to a unique style of sainthood. Saint Norbert's doesn't look like Saint Faustina's. Your sainthood won't look like anyone else's. We're each called to paint a different part of the canvas of God's plan. And what a beautiful plan he has in store. Saint Norbert of Xanten, ora pro nobis.
Awaken the Saint is made in partnership by Spoke Street Media and Awaken Catholic. Spoke Street Media, amplifying the voice of the Creator by fostering content that invites. You can follow Spoke Street Media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Awaken Catholic, bringing people to truth through beauty. By leveraging the power of media, pilgrimages, community, and events. You can follow Awaken Catholic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.